You guys finished off your last adventure, back in the town of Hinkleshire, returning victorious from the grave. You returned the grave salt given to you by the priest, who unfortunately could not reward you further, but he did give you his thanks, as well as the whole community's thanks, for all the help you've given them. The next obvious destination down the road is to Dampshire, continuing east. It's about a 4 to 5 day walk. Um, if you ask around, you'll know that the first half is basically forested, but then it kind of opens up to the swamp to the south. But at the edge of the swamp is like basically clearing, and the clearing is what the road's built on. Do you have anything else you want to do in town before you set off? Anything you want to ask the people? Any housekeeping?
There's not much in terms of shops in this town.
No, very mundane, simple things. There's a blacksmith, but he mostly does farming tools.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. If no one has anything they want to do, you can set off now. It'll be, like I said, about a 4 to 5 day journey, taking a comfortable pace. If you go any faster than that, they'll start to take penalties. How fast are you guys going to make your way to Dampshire?
I don't see any reason to rush. Does anyone else?
No.
Okay. So you guys, you take your time walking down the road. You see some travelers, but not that many. Do you stop to talk with any of these travelers on your first day, or do you just keep to yourselves?
I guess I'd have a question. Would we know at this time of any major events happening in the world just from prior to arriving at this town that we were at?
Maybe you could have asked around Hinkleshire, but I don't think you did.
Well, I mean, like, just even traveling from wherever we were from before.
Like major geopolitical news, the king's been...
Yeah, like we know there's a war going on, or someone got assassinated, or something along those lines.
The kingdom...
Trickled out west.
The kingdom of Atherion, which you guys are in, with its border to the west of Hanselberg, has been at relative peace. It sometimes feuds with its northern neighbors, who basically Heimeldam is its own city-state, and then Bratislava rules over its own little kingdom on the northern plains. So far, nothing. They've been living in relative peace. They've feuded in the past, but there's always your typical geopolitical tensions, but nothing too dramatic has happened of late, except for basically it's just been dull for the most part, at least on a grand scale.
Dull's good. Well, in that case, I have no questions to ask them, unless they look like they're in a hurry to get away from someplace.
No, there's just like merchants, travelers. Nothing special. Now, that's all you pass by in the first day if you guys want to make your first encampment.
Sounds good to me.
Let's do it.
Okay. Position yourselves how you would sleep in the night. What you do to make ready for camp. You guys got the food supplies you needed to find. It was like no charge from the happy townspeople. They're farmers. They're happy to give. So I was very close to the fire.
I'm assuming that those are trees.
Yes. Green circles are trees. Kata, you are out by yourself?
Sorry, I can't move myself.
Okay. No, you should have control.
Oh, weird. It wouldn't let me do it.
Okay, do you guys all just go to sleep?
No. Let's plan a watch order. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us, right? So, 8 hours. It's like hour and a half each. Something like that.
I'll say that's enough time to get any spellcasters or spells back.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
Third.
Fourth.
So Viperius, Cypher, Paul, Squid, Kata.
Yep.
Okay. You gonna do anything special when you're looking out? What are you doing?
I'm
Each
just
of
gonna
you-
have my back to the tree, watching the party, trying to stay out of obvious light.
Okay, so Grimlock, when you keep your watch, you keep your back there, and you just scan around.
Yep.
Who was actually going first was Viperius, yeah. No, Squid said he was going to go first, right?
Nope, I said I was gonna go first.
Okay, so Squid goes first, and then Cypher went. So Cypher, what do you do when you watch?
No, Viper goes first. This is Squid.
All right. My brain got that. My words didn't. Viper's first, then Dinky.
I just sit by the fire and with my back to the fire to, prevent blindness.
Okay. Paul.
Probably do a circle around the campfire, but for now, I would be looking north.
So Paul, you pace around when you do your watch.
Yes.
And Squid.
I make it. No, I think I'll just patrol with my back to the fire, like in a roaming circle, I guess, when it's my turn.
Okay, and finally Epsilus.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same sort of thing and just put my back to the tree over here.
All right. Viper, your watch goes by unimpeded. You don't hear or see anything.
Excellent.
Dinky, you don't see anything during your watch. Paul, you don't see anything during your watch. Squid, you don't see anything during your watch. Epsilus, if you could please remind me what you were doing during your watch, and if everyone could take their spots, please. Or they're sleeping.
I had my back to the tree, watching in towards the camp.
Backwards. Okay, everyone look away from your screen for 1 second. I need to change the initiative because I did not plan on this being the first encounter. So everyone, tell me you're looking away. I'm trusting you.
I'm looking away.
I'm looking away.
If I don't tell you, I'm not lying.
Two. Okay, you can look now. I still haven't finished it, but you can look.
I don't see anything.
Should it look the same?
They're so cute.
Wait, we have a druid. We're fine.
What's George been doing?
I assumed he helped you out during your
Sleeping.
watch. He similarly didn't see anything. Okay, Epsilus, during your watch, roll a perception check for me, please.
Okay, which one am I rolling for that?
It's a
D8 or
perception
D20?
skill. D20 plus your perception modifier. Skill checks are always D20s.
Did I roll that right?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming it was successful. Last time I couldn't get a freaking roll to save myself.
Okay,
Oh,
Sounds
you're gonna
like
be
last
doomed.
week.
In the night, you hear the sound of some movement behind you. Some rustling in the plants that seems unusual.
Can I cast daylight?
Yes. Where do you cast it?
Behind me into the bushes.
Okay, directly behind you? Like into the darkness?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna have to step out. It's a big tree that you're behind, so you have to step out to actually see into there. Okay, when you do, before you can cast your spell, this big, like, it looks like a wolf on steroids. Just like a super hunked out giant fucking wolf who immediately charges you and tries to hit you. What's your AC?
My AC. 16.
Okay, he hits. For 9 damage. And he also makes a trip attack. He kind of, his bite grabs onto your leg and it tears a hunk out of your flesh. And he pulls up his jaw and he tries to pull you to the ground. What is your combat maneuver defense?
Where do I find that?
On the first page of your character sheet, to the right of your saves and your BAB. Actually, below it, I think.
13.
13. Let's see.
It's a large motherfucking wolf.
13?
Yeah.
Okay, he barely succeeds. He trips you and you are knocked prone. If you try to get up, you're going to take an attack of opportunity. And you take big penalties to your AC and pretty much anything you try to do while on the ground. Okay. So you are prone. And unfortunately he rolled well, so he gets to go again. And he gnaws at you, trying to finish you off. And he hits
Delicious.
for 14 damage.
I'm dead.
You have one hero point. And are you sure? What did you take the first time in damage?
9. I only have 17 hit points.
9, 8, and then you took 14. You would be at -6 if you didn't burn a hero point. You'd still be alive.
Now, during any of this, did you shout out?
I'll say she naturally screamed, and everyone... Let's say George wakes up for sure, and he wakes up Dinky.
Can I use a hero point to stabilize myself?
You could, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you're just unconscious, chances are he's going to leave you to deal with the other prey.
Alright, then I won't burn my health point.
Okay, so Epsilus is knocked out. Actually, no, sorry. The wolf, you got the first move. I am sorry, you're not knocked out at all. You are tripped, so you're prone, but you moved before the wolf. I got it backwards. So immediately after you were knocked prone, you got an action. You could try to get up. You could do a full move away at half speed. Or you could try tumble check, which I don't think you have trained. No, you don't.
Can I try to move away?
I'm not positive on the rolls on prone, but for now I'm going to say you can make a full withdraw action while prone and move your half speed to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna move back over to the tree. Or to try to prop myself up against it.
I was just making sure you could actually do that. You can move up. You'd have to actually move up further than that. Okay, now the wolf moves forward. Then he makes his attack, and then you go unconscious. I'll say that during that interchange, everyone's woken up. So you guys are all technically prone. You have to take an action to get up and grab your weapons, if you're going to do that.
Would that be the move action?
Yes.
So he's first.
Lothar, the turn order should be up.
We can't see it.
Why not?
We only see the enemy. It was like that last week too.
Okay, well then, in any case, it's Squid.
I'm going to, I guess, stand up and grab my spear. That's all I can do, right?
No, you still have a standard action. Oh,
So I can
you,
charge.
you grabbed your spear as part of getting up. I assume you all kept your weapons handy.
And I assume that we didn't sleep in our armor, correct?
No.
Okay. So as a standard action, can I charge the wolf?
No, standard charge is a full round action.
Refresh my memory. What can I do as a standard action then?
Any move action or something like drink a potion, do a ranged weapon attack, throw your weapon,
Oh, okay. Then I
a
won't
standard attack. Or like I said, any other move action.
Okay, so that's me.
Alright, next is Dinky. Who could cast a spell, for example, as a standard action after he gets someone and grabs his weapon.
Yeah, I'll grab my weapon and what health do they have to be to stabilize them?
Any health as long as you heal them.
I guess I'll cast Cure Light Wounds on Absolus.
You can't. You'd have to take a move action to get there, and you've already burned your move action to get up.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a touch. You have to touch them.
Balls. I guess I'll cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay. I believe that has range touch to hit, or is it a reflex save to negate?
Reflex save to negate.
Okay, what's the reflex save DC?
Let me check.
It will be automatically on your character's page on the spells page at the top. Level 2
Okay.
spells are DC 15.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if he makes it. He makes it. Is it negates or halves?
Let me find the skill.
Negates.
Okay.
Okay, that is Nikki's turn. George, what is George gonna do?
Charge the wolf thing. Big bad wolf.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't need to grab his weapons or anything. He can do that.
And attempt to attack.
Alright, roll the hit.
No, I rolled a 9.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Next is Pajamas.
First thing, I'm definitely waking up to grab that crossbow.
Okay.
And I guess I can't cast Cure Light Wounds, I guess, because I already did my action.
You could, but you can't. You're not within range of
Yeah.
Kata. But you still have a standard action, so you could throw a bomb, you could do a mutagen, or you could do some other spell that wasn't a touch.
I would probably throw. I mean, since she's pretty hurt and no one's over there, I'd like to throw a smoke bomb just to maybe save any additional attacks on.
Did you get an additional discovery and pick that as it?
Let me think. No, I know I did weapon finesse, and I did the rapid shots. I guess not.
Yeah, you don't get another discovery yet, so you just have acid still.
I guess I'll just throw a acid bomb then, just to at least damage it.
Okay, if you aim for the top right or the top left square, you won't hit anybody else.
Sounds good.
So roll a ranged touch attack. Okay, as I looked up in the past, thrown splash weapons cannot crit, so that's just a hit. Roll 2d6 plus your int modifier. Okay, you see the acid sizzle on him. It burns away a chunk of his thick hide, and it'll do 1d6 more damage next turn. Up next is another wolf who he has not seen nor would know about in any way, except for the perception.
Daylight?
She didn't actually cast it. She got taken out before the spell was cast. Because he was waiting in the back, ready to pounce, and she came out and he pounced. He charges Squid, but in the process, Squid, did you pick up your spear? Or
I
your...
sure did.
Okay, you get an attack of opportunity.
Sweet.
That is a hit.
Sweet.
Alright, he's pretty pissed off, so he's gonna try and bite you good. I believe a 19 will hit you.
Yep.
Okay, let's roll damage. You take 10 damage. Any attempts to strip you? What's your CMD?
$19.
He does not succeed.
I would think not.
And I think I just closed out a roll 20 again by accident.
Yes, you did. I rolled 20.
Nice.
Just me.
And
We
last-
seem to always have shit initiative.
You do, despite having traded into getting better one. You have just rolled poor.
At +4, I still go last.
Yep. Grimlock, you're
Just
up.
like my cleric. If I stand up and shoot with a bow, can I attack either wolf, or am I blocked by people?
You take more penalties attacking Wolf 1 than you do Wolf 2.
Okay, which penalties would there be attacking wolf 2?
If you stood from exactly where you are, no. It's in melee combat, so I think without trade it's -4.
Now, because I have acrobatics, could I, like, from lying down position, acrobat roll and then attack?
Where does the acrobatics come into play?
Like doing a crazy flip off the ground, roll in the direction, and roll up into an attack.
Roll it. If you want to try it, go for it. Be a ninja. I believe in you. Roll it.
Plus 8. Not today.
No. You stumble over yourself. You didn't roll so poorly, so I'll say you managed to still get a shot off if you want, but you won't move. And your 5-foot step is gone.
That's fine. Worth a shot. I'll shoot it. Number 2.
Alright, roll it.
That's -4.
-4, yeah. That's a miss, but you don't hit your friend. You should have more than that because of your base attack bonus.
Yes,
Oh.
but I'm -4.
Oh, okay. You counted that in. Never mind.
Yes.
Epsilus, you are still bleeding out. Roll a... I'm going to check this, but I'm going to say a Constitution check right now.
I think it's, yeah, Constitution.
And there's my roll done.
It's 1d20 in the future. Reroll it. Most rolls, unless... It's going to be... Pretty much everything's a d20 except for damage or spells. If I'm... Okay. I don't think you stabilize because you're so far down.
I think 15 is the target number.
Okay, you lose 1 hit point every round. It continues until it becomes stable. You must make a DC 10, okay, to become stable. So you made it. And it was a Constitution check, I believe, so you should have gotten +1 to that, yeah. So you do stabilize. You're no longer in danger of dying, at least not from bleeding out. Wolf 1 turns to the monkey who attacked him, and he tears at his monkey hide. And he potentially criticals George. What is George's AC?
18.
Okay, he does not critical. Thank goodness, I thought we were going to have to bury George.
So soon.
He deals 14 damage to George.
Holy shiznits.
And he tries to trip him. What is George's CMD? I don't think he's going to make it.
It isn't listed.
What
on
is his,
the animal?
what is his strength and his dexterity?
His strength is 14 and his dex is 17. But for the animal companions, it says they're hard to trip due to having multiple limbs.
He doesn't. Your pet doesn't really have multiple limbs, but in any case, he does not succeed in the trip.
Okay.
Unless I started counting his tail, I don't know if I'd go that far. Squid, you're up. You cannot attack him from where you are because you're too close.
Correct. So I'm going to take a 5-foot adjust.
Yeah.
And we'll attack my buddy right there.
Pokey poke. Oh, that's a hit. He's big, mean side of a barn. Okay. You stick him good, he kind of growls in anger and frustration at the pain. That's your strength and a half back?
Oh, shit. No. Damn it. It's not.
It's going to be 2 more damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So 14 damage instead of 12.
Yeah.
He howls a bit, slightly more in pain than he was, about 2 points of damage more worth of howling.
Woo!
Give or take, of course. Dinky, you're up. If you try to go heal Epsilus, both Wolf 2 and Wolf 1 will get attacks against you.
My sphere is still there, right? Since it lasts for 3 rounds?
Yes, it does. So he'll make his reflex unless you want to move it to a different wolf.
No, that was fine.
Don't you have to concentrate to maintain it staying up, or is it only to move it?
It's only to move it.
Okay, so you can do everything else. He'll make his reflex, which he passes. Sorry. Can you ping for me the exact square your flaming sphere is occupying? Hold Alt and click.
Yeah, how do I ping again?
Hold Alt and hold down click. Like so.
Okay. I'm trying to think of where to move. Or does it have to occupy the same square as the animal?
Yes. It's gonna be like on top of him, burrowing into his flesh.
My alt isn't working.
Try just
Okay, is it top right, top left, bottom left, or bottom right?
Bottom left, I guess.
Bottom left. Bottom left. Okay. So what are you gonna do for your turn, Dinky? Now that we cleared that up. Charging.
Charging.
Okay. Roll the hit. That's a miss, even with +2 for charge.
Oof.
Georgie boy, who is prone. What are you gonna do, George? You gonna crawl away like Epsilus?
Yep.
Okay.
How far can you move?
I'm gonna say 20 feet.
Alright, let's send him near the fire.
Yeah, this is really frustrating. It doesn't say whether someone prone can actually make a full withdraw, but I'm gonna say they can. Because otherwise, once you were prone, you'd just be fucked. You couldn't escape. Pajamas, you're up.
Alright, I guess first I want to roll the damage for the acid bomb from last spin.
Yep,
Turn
1d6. I don't believe the second round of acid gets the +4.
Alright, when I read it, I didn't think so. I just try to get in there.
Very sneaky, shame on you. He only takes 2 more points of damage, though.
Alright.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm probably gonna move to this location. Actually, hold on.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna go just here, because I don't think I have a clear shot at Wolf 1. So I'm going for Wolf 2 with my crossbow.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you have a clear shot of that. Whizzing just by Epsilus's downed body.
Oh, there goes that.
That's a miss. Wolf 2 still howling in pain, gnashes wildly in desperation at Lothar. And manages to miss despite all the numbers saying that shouldn't happen. Grimlock.
I can do things.
Yay!
Pop Rage in charge of Wolf 2.
Okay, you drop your bow as a free action, pick up the thing as part of a charge, go.
$23.
Hit. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
$18.
Yeah, he's dead. You cleave your scythe up. And what? Go ahead and describe how you massacre the beast.
I swing up underneath its gullet and rip upwards towards its head, shearing him in half.
Okay. Big bad wolfie number 2 is gone. Epsilus, you're still unconscious, but stable. Wolf 1 howls and he swipes at Dinky with his bearing jaws. Dinky, what is your AC, my friend?
14.
Okay, that's a hit. And he deals 11 damage to Dinky. He makes a trip attempt. And he succeeds. You are now tripped, Dinky.
Okay.
Squid. You see the wolf in front of you get annihilated by Grimlock.
Sweet. Well, then I guess I'll go after this other wolf.
That is a hit. Okay, you stick your spear into him. Dinky,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn.
Does the sphere hit?
Oh, yeah, let me... How many rounds does it last?
This is the last one.
Okay, that's what I thought. He makes it, sorry.
Ah, fuck. I wanted to burn it all.
No, he rolled 3 good reflex saves.
Can I crawl to Absolus and Healer?
If you try and healer, you will take an attack of opportunity, and if you fail your spellcraft check, then you will lose the spell. So,
Well, that sucks.
so probably not.
Okay. And I have to stand back up to attack him again.
You can attack from prone with penalties.
I'll attempt that.
Okay, swing away. You flail up wildly, but you don't quite manage to strike at the wolf. George, who
balls.
full withdraw it away after taking some damage, he can now get up without fear of being attacked.
I'm pretty sure George will still cower since he's hurt.
Okay, George is afraid. Pajamas.
Alright, I'm gonna move north. Can I occupy this spot? That's
Yes.
part of the tree. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just to get a good clear shot with the bow on the wolf one.
Okay. Oh, that was 20. That hits. Hits, sorry. D8 for damage.
And with the weapon finesse, I use my dex instead of strength, so I get a +2 on that.
That's not how weapon finesse works. I think you read that wrong. I'll let you change that afterwards. Weapon finesse lets you use certain melee weapons, use your dex modifier to hit.
I thought it said all light weapons.
Yeah, certain melee weapons. Mostly light weapons, but yeah.
Okay.
It only affects melee weapons, so it's only 2 hit, not damage. So it should just be 1d8 plus 1 from point blank shot, not plus 2. So 3 damage.
Okay.
Okay, the wolf is looking hurt. Wolf 2 is dead. Grimlock.
And I see Wolf 2's dead. Can I charge into Wolf 1?
Barely, but yeah.
Don't sound so depressed.
Wolf 1 at least wanted to try and get away from this debacle.
17.
Hit. Nah, he's dead. Even if you roll minimum damage, he's dead.
12.
Yep, down he goes.
Sorry.
That's okay, he got Epsilus down pretty quick and almost got George. Okay, it is now early morning, about 6 o'clock, because Epsilus had the last shift. The sun is rising up. And you have defeated in the forest on the first section of your journey 2 direwolves.
Well, that was an eventful night, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
At least we got some healing spells.
So I believe Lothar took some damage, Epsilus took a big chunk of damage, George took a chunk of damage, and Dinky took a chunk of damage. You guys have some healing to do.
Yes. I'll attempt to heal Absolus up. Cast Cure Light Wounds.
Okay, at level 3 it will be 1d8 plus 3.
Seven.
Epsilus, you regain consciousness at plus 6, or sorry, plus 1. Epsilus, you there?
Yeah.
You're alive!
Yay!
You didn't die at all.
Wait, I thought healing worked that it healed you like as if you were at 0, so wouldn't it take her to 7?
I was at -6.
I've never done it that way, and that doesn't make sense to me.
Well, in some editions, all it does is put you to 1, regardless of how much you heal her for.
I'm just gonna do it this way. It makes, I mean, you take more wounds as you go further into negatives, so it takes more healing power to get it back by magic logic anyways.
I think in 3rd edition, the way it works is regardless of how negative it is, as long as you do healing, they're stabilized.
Okay, I mostly did
But
3.5.
unconscious.
But even then, I don't know if those are official 3.5 rules. Okay, so one heal has been doled out of the, believe, 9 or so that the party has plus potions. Everyone else greedily hung on to theirs, or are we going to get some healing done here, people?
No, I'm gonna heal her again, I guess.
I'm going back to sleep.
Grimlock's fine, he stayed in the back, and he just basically chaosed at the end. Good job, Grimlock.
Not my fault. I'm a little groggy when I wake up.
Epsilus, despite going down, actually did the party a good service by being the only one, well, by rolling well enough to see them coming, at least.
I healed her for another 4, and I'll heal myself.
Okay, so she's at 5. She probably still needs some HP love.
I'll heal her.
Okay, Dinky burns his last Cure Light Wounds. Pajamas, you have 4.
That was for Absolus.
Okay, so 8. Epsilus is at plus 13.
And Squid, you said you needed one?
I am at 17 out of 27.
Yes, I'll use one more.
I'm at 17. I mean, my total is 17, so I'm almost full health.
Yeah, I believe you're at 14 out of 17. You yourself have up to 3 Cure Lights you could cast.
Yeah, I'll cast my own Cure Light.
And that +7s for Squid.
Thank you.
I believe Dinky's still hurting and George is still hurting?
I'm pretty good. I cast a Cure Light Wounds on myself. George is hurting the most.
Okay, we'll say everyone gets healed up. I think you guys have enough, but everyone's drained of their spells. I'd say Epsilus has like one level 1 spell left. You guys continue on your journey. You have 3 days left until you reach Hinkleshire. No, you came from Hinkleshire.
That other town.
Dampshire. The other Shire.
How about Hobbiton?
No, that's over at the Rolling Green Hills. That's where Hobbleton is.
But it's the Shire.
Forthshire and Maidenshire. Then you'll find more hobbits. What's the plan?
Yep, let's continue on our way, I say.
You gonna keep going on? All your spells exhausted? Just go.
Well, I mean, are we going to rest for another 8 hours?
Oh, I need to stop DM intervention. I just want to make sure the party's on board with the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tally ho.
Okay, you guys make it past the next day, and the road seems desolate. There's like you don't encounter anybody at all. Your second day is completely uneventful. Do you do the exact same setup you had as last time?
Sure.
At a camp that looks
Yeah.
exactly like the one we had before.
Yes, amazingly, very similar.
This time I will be standing by the fire.
Okay. The night passes without incident. You begin your third day of journeying. Let's see here.
Look,
Uh,
guys, it's a dragon.
Okay, you guys are walking along, nearing the edge of the forest line before it opens out into the plains, and then if you reach the plains, you would be able to see the swampland to yourself. But right now, you're still on the edge of the forest, and you're walking through the forest. Please arrange yourself in the way that you'd be traveling. Not that anything would possibly happen, but just in case it did.
Are you gonna take the lead this time?
And it's going southeast. Yeah, you're traveling southeast to Dampshire. Paul taking the lead. George running up the back. Okay.
Such a brave lad.
I'm just hoping that they attack us from behind. That was the only reason I did it.
Let's move you all from the word. Could anyone who has knowledge nature, could you roll that for me?
I do.
I believe we have one other in the party. Dinky, don't you have it?
Yeah.
Both roll knowledge natures for me.
22. I know stuff about things.
Yeah, you know natural stuff. Dinky, can you roll as well? Okay, Pajamas, can you roll a perception for me?
That's not good.
Okay, as you guys are walking through the forest, past some trees on your left and your right, you can almost see a glimpse of the plains out in the distance. But as you guys walk past this particular portion, what appeared to be a tree only a second ago reaches out a branch and smacks into Paul.
That's
And
good.
what used to be a tree suddenly does not appear to be a tree. It looks very much
Having a campfire tonight,
like
boys.
that. And both of our people who use knowledge nature can tell everyone that that's a troll. They can tell them it's a mosh troll, and they can both say that they're pretty sure they heard something about trolls and being weak to something, and specifically Grimlock. I'm gonna actually type out what you know.
Excellent.
Okay, so the troll that was a tree suddenly, oh, and both of you know it's a mosh troll, and mosh trolls can turn into trees. You know that much. You've heard about them, but they're kind of obscure. But they can make
Nice.
themselves appear as tree.
It's a troll. Kill it with cat picks and banhammers.
He actually, what's your flat-footed AC, Pajamas? Because you're taken
16?
by surprise. No, you're flat-footed.
Oh, 14.
Okay, he manages to barely hit you with his claws for 4 damage. No. Yeah, 4 damage.
Okay.
And now, I didn't do initiatives this time because we were going to do more combat. Everyone roll it up.
Rolling now.
Yeah, roll your initiatives.
Fuck off.
20.
Oh, and now the turn order things is working, by the way.
16.
Extra monster that shouldn't be there.
It shouldn't? Are you sure?
Well, not yet.
Let's see. So Squid was 14. Paul.
Did I roll for George?
Yeah, roll for George as well. 20.
A critical fail by initiative.
Kata, you haven't rolled yet, have you?
No, not yet.
Nice initiative roll there, Grimlock. Very well done.
Yep.
We're just waiting on Epsilus.
Guess I can't always blame you. Guess we'll get those ones out of the way.
And a 10 from Epsilus. Okay, so Mosh Troll gets another attack at Pajamas.
Okay.
And he misses. Well done, Mosh Troll.
Thank you.
Dinky. You see this
Dinky
tree.
got a 4.
That was your. No, I. Okay, so you did George's first?
No, I mean, George got a 4. I got a, yeah.
Okay,
I
so,
don't remember.
so you got a 20. Your Dinky, you go.
Yeah, I got confused.
It's alright. What you gonna do? You see the Mosh Troll appear. And smack Pajamas. But not do a very good job of it.
Do I have a line of sight for that fire spell?
Sphere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cast that.
Okay, cast it up. Tell me which square you want, bottom right, top right, blah blah blah.
Top left.
Okay, he makes a reflex save to avoid. And he makes it. Sorry. He rolled a 19.
I must burn them.
You must. Is that all you're going to do, catch your spell?
That was half.
I'm gonna move within melee. I mean, I guess 5 feet.
No, there's some spells, and Flaming Sphere is one of them that the save totally negates it. I double checked.
Okay, I think it's different in 3.0.
Yeah. Well, Flaming Sphere, in my experience, and in fact, I have the book right here. I could look it up. Flaming Sphere was always negates. From behind you, you hear this mound of creature barreling at your back, and he pounces on George. It's a huge, misshapen, grotesque, troll-like beast, which you guys can roll knowledge natures to know about as well, I believe. Yeah.
14.
Neither of you know too much about it. Cypher, you do know it is a troll hound, or not Cypher, Viperius. You do know it is a troll hound. They sometimes work patrols, sometimes they don't. But yeah, it's like a troll in canine form. And he attacks at George. And he misses. Lothar. I'm not rolling well, these troll guys.
I'm going to use my rapier instead of spear for this one. Just take a 5-foot adjust there.
Okay. That's a hit. Alright, you sink your rapier into the mossy troll's fleshy, earthy substance of a body. Okay, Pajamas.
I shout out at this time. Trolls don't like acid or fire.
I'm definitely backing up for starters. And I'm gonna go over here. And I'll throw an acid bomb at this guy. He's a troll here.
Okay, roll to hit. That's a hit. Roll damage, 2d6 plus int. Okay. The bomb explodes onto his flesh and burns away a chunk.
As it should.
Epsilus?
Which one am I rolling, sorry?
It's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Oh shit, sorry, I've got baby afro. So Paul's already been hit, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, a little bit though. It wasn't much.
I'm rocking it.
I knew these guys were too easy for you, especially after you handed those wolves.
Just a flesh wound.
Alright, I'm gonna move over next to, Squid.
Okay. If you do that without attacking, you get an attack of opportunity because he has reach.
That's alright.
He's a large creature. They all have 10-foot reach.
Okay. Yeah, I'll still move here. I'm gonna see if I can try to get some spells off on the guy. And can I cast Shield of Faith on Squid?
Like I said, if you move there, you're gonna get an attack of opportunity. So
Yeah,
you're gonna take it.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take the risk.
He misses anyways. Okay, so he uses attack of opportunity, so you can cast whatever you want as a free action. I mean, not as a free action, but without risk.
Okay, so I'm casting Shield of Faith on Squid, so he's now got a +2 deflection bonus to AC.
Okay. Slightly harder to hit. It was on Lothar, right? Or was it Grimlock?
Lothar.
Okay. Lothar, your go. Now, yeah, Grimlock, your go. Sorry.
I'm going to save my monkey buddy with a charge and a rage.
Oh yeah.
Because no one seems to care about him.
Okay, roll the hit.
I can get a charge on, right? Or...
That was 10 feet, that's the minimum.
Excellent. Crit.
Okay, roll to confirm. It confirms. I think
Shit.
you might just one-shot this CR3 animal.
44.
Yeah, he's dead. You know,
I just
trolls.
start spinning the scythe really fast, and he just turns him into a blended piece of mush. My monkey buddy can do something now.
Is it George's turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I was thinking about something.
I told you, quit thinking about me with my clothes off, dude. We're playing D&D, man.
I know it's just so hard.
One
After you
thing at a
sent me
time,
those
come on now.
after you sent me those naughty pics, what did you expect
I
me to
know,
do,
right?
bro?
I know, right?
You're hot.
It's that spear, man, that gets people off.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Move here and attack.
Okay. He would have to move there and attack.
Okay.
Roll the hit. That is a miss.
George is failing.
Okay, the Mosh Troll being very close to death disappears into the forest.
Damn it.
You're not gonna find him. He, as your knowledge nature people tell you, he can turn into a tree. There's no way in hell you're finding him.
No attacks of opportunity as he's running away.
Full withdrawal, no attacks of opportunity.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's it for this combat. Again, you don't find anything valuable on any of the bodies. On the Trollhound bodies, it was just a beast.
Not much of its body's left.
Okay, do you guys want to take your break here now? Or we can take it at tonight's rest. Nothing else hampers you till the end of tonight.
I'd say probably take a break when we make camp. Or if we get to the town today.
No, you still have one more day's travel to get to the town. But you'll start off fresh tomorrow with new spells. Yeah, whatever. I'm calling a break. 10 minutes.
Cue elevator music.
Huh? I'm not logged into the game at the moment.
Okay, I'm back. If you are back, please move your character to the right side of the map.
Squid's gonna get ambushed.
Is what?
He hasn't moved, he's gonna get ambushed.
Holy shit, you guys obliterated those trolls. I knew they were going to be easy, but damn.
Team Dinky and George did a grand total of 0 damage. I would like to think we contributed the most.
Well done. Well, George, especially during the direwolf fight, he did his job. He was the tank. He soaked up damage.
Man.
I'm back.
Okay, that should be everyone then.
I'm here.
Excuse me, I'm eating. Okay, if you guys zoom out, you should see a large white screen. You should be able to find your characters on the left, but, you know, zoom out pretty much all the way. Is everyone there? Is anyone not on the big white screen, and has everyone found themselves?
I found myself.
I'm good.
Okay, the next day. You guys rest up, you get all your spells back. Everyone, I believe, is at full health, because people took piss poor damage from the Moss Troll.
It was a tough battle, mate.
I believe one of you got a spell back, and Pajamas is at like -4.
On health?
Yeah.
No, I'm at 19.
No, I mean -4 from your total.
Oh, yeah, I took 4 damage from that troll.
Okay, so does anyone want to heal him?
Oh, I can just use one of my own heals.
Yeah, you guys could have healed the night before you get your spells back. We're all good. The next morning, as the forest opens out, and then the plains, and in the very, very far distance, you can make out the town of Dampshire, or the city, rather, of Dampshire that you're making your way towards. But as the plains, they kind of like roll, you're like very light rolling hills. And as you reach the crest of one of these small hills, at the crest of the other small hills, you see a lone figure who is silhouetted against the morning rising sun to his back. Roll a perception check. Everyone.
That's my heal.
Alright, you're at full. Everyone's at full.
I see stuff with fins.
Very much so. Kata? Epsilus. Okay, Epsilus. You see better than anyone. A lone figure, like I said, silhouetted against the rising sun. He's clad in like just a blackness. Even at this distance, as much as you see blackness. He's astride a great black horse, and you can see what appears to you to be some flickering flames around the horse that the lone knight clad in pure black armor is riding. He's slowly approaching towards you at a leisurely pace.
Can I try to sense his movement?
There's nothing to sense about a figure that's that far away. So far, he's remained totally neutral. He's just walked forward. There's nothing to sense.
Is he walking towards us?
Yes. He is deliberately walking towards you.
I'll raise my hand in greeting.
He makes no response.
Does he have any visible weapons?
You can't make out at this distance, and neither can Epsilus. It kind of looks like there's an outline of something on his right arm and his left.
Was he in bow range yet?
I mean, he's always in bow range as long as you're willing to take penalties. He's now 170 feet away from you.
Can we see what's in his arms at that distance?
Not yet.
I forgot my binoculars.
At this point, you can make out dark, as the rest of him, black lance and metal shield. If everyone could roll another perception check.
Alright.
Okay, you all notice and can figure out that the horse he's riding appears to have some flame coming out of its tail and along its mane. If I could get everyone who has a knowledge nature check to roll. Cypher, there's something familiar about this. You haven't seen this before, but there's something that gnawing at the edge of your mind. There's some familiarity with what you're seeing, but you can't tell what it is.
Alright.
He's still walking forward.
I'm gonna draw my spear.
Is he within shouting distance?
Within what? Yes, he
Shouting distance.
probably, if you shouted your heart out. Might have some difficulty picking up the exact words you're saying. Do you say anything?
When he gets close enough, I'm going to roll for diplomacy. I'll let him get a bit closer.
Can you see it when I rangefind, by the way?
Yep.
Damn, that's not fun at all.
You can see when we do it.
Yeah, but I'm the DM. I'm supposed to see everything you do. You're not supposed to see what the DM does.
I'm gonna tell him to stop.
Wait, hold on. Can you see that?
Yes.
Nope.
No.
That one?
No.
Nope.
I just have to switch to the GM layer to do it. Okay. Okay, what do you do when the what now?
Tell him to stop.
Okay. He makes no response, and he continues walking forward.
I draw my bow and fire.
Okay, draw your bow and fire. Your arrow whizzes by him. He lowers his lance and he charges.
I brace for a charge with my spear.
He's charging pajamas.
Of course he is.
Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, before he charges, he kind of, like he points at you with his lance, and you feel like a dread falling over you.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, he hits for...
I like how he attacks the guy who didn't shoot at him.
He's not dumb. He deals you 26 damage, pajamas, as his lance strikes through your heart,
That's a good spot to be struck.
crashing into you. You are not down, you are at 2?
I'm at -3.
Okay. Pajamas is at... Yeah, I was looking at the wrong person's health. Okay, Pajamas goes down as the lance charges into him, and the knight continues riding off to here.
Oh, nice. Just rode away.
He has ride by attack. It's a beautiful thing. If everyone could roll me initiatives.
12.
My beautiful rolls happening again.
Grimlock and Absolutes are bad.
I got a 12.
I need to burn this app to the ground and like do some ashes or something for how bad the rolls it gives me are.
But the dice are truly random.
Lothar, I don't think I have your roll, or
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Oh,
or
right,
Dink,
George.
or George's. I need George's too. Good roll, George. Lothar? Wow, and with his 17, the Black Knight gets to go again.
Good job, team.
He wheels around, and he charges at Grimlock.
Woohoo.
He hits. It's a good thing that Lance is only critical on 20 because they've rolled 2 19s in a row.
Of course.
Oh, but he lucks out and he only takes 12 damage. As the Black Knight strikes Grimlock, his horse, and he like breathes forth a cone of flame here that envelops, Grimlock, Epsilus, Dinky, and Lothar. Lothar, I presume you turned around and braced against the charge who was coming out towards you from that direction?
Of course.
Yeah, you get an attack, but you're going to have to reroll with blind fight for concealment.
So it's just a blinding. cloud of.
Yeah, it acts like obscuring mist,
Okay.
and it remains for 1 round. So remind me if I forget. Okay, you miss. And the knight continues on charging. I need to get his full distance. Well, actually,
Oh,
up
this
to-
is hacks.
How much damage did that cone attack do? I missed it.
It did no damage. It just blinded everyone in the area
Okay.
for 1 round. Well, they're not blinded. They don't have the blinded effect. It's in that area. You have to re-roll at a 50% miss chance, basically. Ninky, you are in the smoke. You see Pajamas outside of you, not in the smoke, down. And Grimlock just got smacked in the side with a lance.
We're surrounded by plants, right? Being
No.
on the plane.
Well, there's grass, yes.
Would entangle work?
Yes, it would. Figured Entangled was going to make an appearance.
Well, we've been running around like a madman, right?
Yeah, no, that's a definitely good call.
So I'll cast entangle.
It is a 40-foot AoE, right? 40-foot AoE, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a bit bigger. I don't think that's perfect, but that'll roughly cover it. Where do you want it?
Like, can you see my square?
No. Oh, yeah. Okay, what about it?
Oh. Actually, that looks good. A little closer to the party. How do I get rid of this square?
Circle it and delete it.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, you do that. He rolls reflex to not get entangled, and he makes it. Do you do a move action as well? Or is that it?
I'll move to stand next to Pajamas.
Pajamas, you are unconscious and bleeding out. Roll to stabilize. D20 plus your Constitution modifier, which is 1. 10 or higher stabilizes.
It's obviously going to be a 13.
Nope.
Or 21.
You're very stable. You're the most stable unconscious person ever. If ever anyone was not going to die while almost being dead, buddy, it's you.
Nice.
You are the healthiest almost dead person alive. Lothar.
So if I step into that green circle, I can become entangled, correct?
You sure can, and you similarly cannot charge across it.
Alright, let me see something. So that's still bow range then, yeah?
What's your smallest range increment?
Say what?
What is your smallest range increment? What's the range of the weapon you're using?
It's a short bow.
So you're going to make me look up the range increment then, is what you're saying.
I don't remember it. No, it's...
I think short bow is 60 foot.
Yeah.
It is 60 foot. So you will be barely within your first range increment if you try and shoot him with your bow. But if you do that, your spear will obviously not be braced, and in fact you will have had to drop it to the ground if you want to fire the same round.
Oh, and he's not entangled,
He's,
right?
Well, you can't tell, he's too far away, but yes, he's not entangled.
Alright, I'm just... Can I ready an action and just brace in case he comes back charging?
Absolutely, you can just brace.
Alright, I'll do that.
Epsilus. Pajamas has gone down, Grimlock took a hit. The Black Knight is way across you in this giant field of living plants that are grasping up at the earth, clawing, and he's kind of beating away at the vegetation, trying to get out of it. Lothar is bracing against an attack. What do you do, Epsilus?
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Lothar.
Okay. Lothar, you get all
What's
the
that
Shield of Faith.
Turn order here.
After that is George.
So Lothar's now got a +2 deflection bonus on his AC.
Did I miss my turn?
Who is this?
Grimlock.
Grimlock. Shit, you did. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Grimlock, you get a turn. I don't know how I skipped that. Usually the tornado prevents that.
Usually because I'm last.
Could be that.
Okay, I'm gonna duck out of the smoke
Okay.
and fire another shot.
All right, you fire off a shot at the Black Knight. Short bow as well.
Yeah, it's 70 feet before penalties.
It's 60 feet before penalties with the short bow.
70 feet. What I have for my range.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Short bow is if it's a composite, it's 70 feet.
It's a
Well,
composite.
there you go. 70 feet. Yeah, you're good. Miss.
Son of a bitch!
Your arrow whizzes off into space. George.
Again.
George just saw
George?
pajamas go down. What does he do?
George is gonna throw feces at Absolus.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. George takes a dump on Epsilus. Roll the hit.
I'm gonna remember this the next time you need healing or stabilizing or anything.
He, whatever poo he does fling goes at her feet. And it's a good one. He gets a really good, nice, thick dump all over her feet. It smells real nasty. Okay, the Black Knight does not like this, and he does not want to get entangled. Oops, sorry. Sorry there, Lothar. Let's just put you back there, buddy. He moves up and around. To there. And he readies his lance against any would-be incomers. Dinky.
Good morning, colonist.
Dinky.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking. I don't have a lot of long-range stuff.
Pajamas is unconscious next to you.
Just the
Oh
thought.
yeah. I'll cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
Alright, Pajamas is at -3, 1d8 plus 3. To, at least we'll get unconscious for sure.
There we go.
Alright, he's back up.
Nice.
Back amongst the living. Do you still have a move action? Is there something else you would like to do after you heal up your friend?
Yeah, I'll move over by Grimlock.
Okay, he gets behind the safety of Lothar's spear and to the relatively comforting presence of his giant barbarian friend. Grimlock.
My turn again.
No. Yeah, well, you were out of order before. You should have gone earlier.
Right.
You can't charge across that entanglement even if you wanted to.
Well, I get that. I was looking to try and shoot off into space again.
Gotcha, gotcha.
What would I use for like a rope? Use rope thing.
What are you trying to do? Make a lasso?
Well, that's a great idea. Yes.
You'd need an actual use rope skill for me to let you make a lasso.
Is that an actual thing? Is
Oh,
that a
that'd be
feat?
fantastic.
Because they got rid of their use rope skill, so it got absorbed in
It's
something
got to
else.
go been into something else. I guess I have to make a DM decision of where it went. They're probably divided against many things depending on what you're using said rope for.
Well, the survival of the party is in peril.
I'm gonna say. I have no fucking idea what. I'm just gonna say. Into or Dex, whichever is higher, to craft a workable lasso. If that's really what you want to do. It's going to take a standard action to tie up a rope into a proper lasso formation, and even then you're going to have to roll. Unless you want to take if you take a 10 on it, I can tell you it will succeed, but we'll take 2 rounds to create.
I'll use a dex roll.
Okay, roll your dex roll. Let's see how your lasso is made up. Why did I say that? I don't know, because I'm pretty sure it's going to fail. That's probably why I said it.
11.
You make a functional, albeit quite jerry-rigged and not the most reliable lasso in the world. And it takes your full round to create this.
That's fine. And to be fair, I was going to suggest a lasso anyway, so.
Okay, pajamas. Alright. Yeah, I was hoping this fight would trigger some creativity, because I don't know myself how I would deal with them. Actually, I do know, but I'm not going to tell you.
Afraid to really fire anything at this guy.
Okay, so what are you going to do? You have some spells, you have
I'm gonna
some
fire.
regions, your crossbow?
Yeah, with 80 feet, definitely should be good. Well, hold on. I'm gonna back up and then fire.
Yeah, you have 80 feet with your crossbow. Oh, fuck, I just closed everything.
Quick, move all the things.
I was gonna do that.
I really gotta stop doing that, man.
It's only twice.
Alright, so have you decided what you're gonna do, Pajamas?
Yeah, I'm gonna just fire the crossbow.
Alright, give me 5 seconds to get in. Okay, roll it. That is a miss. By the way,
Still in.
I should have been making you say whether you're attacking the horse or the rider, but it misses both, so it's okay. Lothar, you're still braced for an attack?
No, I am going to move.
Okay.
I'll move there and then brace for a charge.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, I've moved everyone over to the right, so if you can't fire yourself, zoom out and you should find it.
This bodes ill.
Okay. Epsilus,
Yeah.
your turn.
George can't speak, can he?
No, he
No.
cannot speak.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna cast Interrogate on him, knowing that he can't answer my questions and it's gonna hurt him.
That is cruel. Just cruel. Okay, you
Should have thought of that before he shit on me.
in a fit of rage after having your shoes ruined by this goddamn George, cast Inquisitate or whatever it is on George. What do you ask him?
Yeah.
Do you have to actually ask him questions in order to apply any damage? Do you ask him something?
Yeah, I'm saying, why did you do that?
George. Yes, he is, Viper. Yes, he is. George, whose turn is next, stutters back in the best effort of monkey speak to communicate you. You don't understand what it is, but as far as your spell can tell, it's just the honesty, and he takes no damage. But you
Lucky.
did manage to burn his movement for the round. Okay, the Black Knight. I can't see any way around it, so he just 5-foot adjusts and.
No, don't do it.
Charges there, and he hits Squid. Your spears clash midair. Or, well, your spear clashes into his arm, and the second his lance smashes into you. Which were you aiming for, his horse of flame or the rider
his
himself?
horse.
Okay,
horse.
roll to hit the horse.
Do I get a bonus for bracing?
I
you
believe
remember?
it's only for damage. I'm gonna say you get a +2 radiant action. It seems reasonable.
Okay.
Radiant against the charge. But I believe the brace effect doesn't actually do that. Oh, and I keep forgetting about this. That missed, by the way. As right before he charged again, he basically pointed his lance right at you, and you felt a feeling of dread come over you. Okay, does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would. Plus 5 is 12. You take 24 damage as his lance pierces through you.
Lol.
Do you go down, or are you still up?
I'm still up, barely.
Okay, when the Black Knight charged past Pajamas, his horse did this little breath of flame trick again, and it covered you up, Pajamas, with breath of smoke, and you also couldn't attack of opportunity because you had a ranged weapon out. Dinky, you just saw from behind you Lothar get smacked through with the lance really hard.
Well, I have one more level 1 spell, so I might as well heal him.
Okay, move over to Lothar and heal him.
Yep.
Go for it. Roll 1d8 plus 3. 6. Squid's looking a bit better.
Thank you, sir.
Grimlock.
With this rope lasso that I have, I guess I'd have to ready an action wait for him to fly past to make an attack.
Yeah, you're too far away. You could make a move action to get close enough. I'll say, how long is the rope that you made it out of?
50 foot.
I'll say it has an effective range of 20 feet and could be thrown up to 30 feet with penalties. And then you're going to hit ranged touch, but you don't have improvised weapon or anything like that, so you're going to get penalties to trying to throw a foreign object around your
Dude,
target.
I have a grappling hook. Can I implement that into everything?
You already made your
Somehow.
lasso, unless your grappling hook was part of the lasso in some way. I can't see those things working together very well.
Well, I could, yeah, well, maybe. I'll just do a move, and I'll do a ready action.
Okay, what is your ready to action?
So just attack him as he drives by.
With your scythe?
No, with the rope.
Okay, so
Okay.
as soon as he's
That-
within 20 feet, you're going to lasso him?
Yep.
Alright. Pajamas. The Black Knight, he puffed a smoke a cloud in your face as he charged past you.
Yeah, let me think here. So I'm still really low in health.
I mean, you can heal yourself. You have your whatever.
Yeah, I
they're
mean,
called.
even like one full heal, it still wouldn't even be enough.
Well, you're within
saving
range
from
for bombs. You could throw up to 2 bombs if you just wanted to attack the fuck out of them.
Actually, that's definitely gonna happen.
You're gonna throw 2 bombs at him?
Hopefully, let's see what the roll's got for me here.
Okay. Hit touch. Are you gonna attack the knight or his horse? They'll both take splash damage from your attack.
I think they've both taken damage as well, right?
No one
So
has
far.
touched anything of the Black Knight. They've taken 0 damage.
That's right. Okay. I guess I'll go with the horse just to slow him down for a little bit.
All right. What do? Roll ranged touch attack. So just 1d20 plus your dex. Ooh, that misses. We get to roll to find out where it goes. But no, wait, sorry, it does hit the square. So they both take splash damage, and you don't have to worry about it flying off to crazy things. Splash damage is minimal damage. That's your first one. So roll your second one. And rapid shot takes minus penalties to it, -2. So it's just
Oh
going
my
to be
god.
slash roll 1d20 to hit.
It's awesome.
Okay, so neither of they both splash on the ground around the Black Knight, but both the Black Knight and his horse still take 4 plus 8 damage, which is 12.
I'll take it.
It's literally infinitely more than everyone else has done combined. Alright, you've expended 2 of your bombs for the day, and it is now Lothar's turn.
Let's see. I will go there, and I will brace my spear.
Okay. Epsilus,
Yeah.
your turn.
So everybody's up at the moment?
Everyone is conscious, but Pajama still looks very weak. Both Lothar and Grimlock have taken big hits, but are not quite down.
Can I move over to Paul and heal light wounds?
You certainly can.
Of course.
Oh, wait a minute. Squid, how much health are you at?
I'm at 9 health.
Okay, you're actually supposed to be at 6 health.
Why's
Wow, that was super helpful.
Because of his challenge
Really?
thing that I forgot to account for.
that? Oh, okay.
I mean, thank you.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, so Epsilus heals someone instead of casting Inquisitate on poor George. Do you ask any more questions of George? Because it still has 2 more rounds of effectiveness, I believe. Which you can talk as a
Why
free
are
action.
you not
so.
attacking the rider?
And George just his gosh darn best in monkey language to explain that he's too busy answering her questions to deal with the Black Knight. And again, he had to answer honestly to not get damaged, so he did, and he didn't. Black Knight. Charges Squid. Let me hold up. Let me actually do my range
Rope
calculation.
toss.
Okay, again, your reach weapons each class simultaneously. Roll to hit. That is a
These
miss.
rolls are terrible!
You guys do have hero points. Just putting that out there.
You know what? I'm gonna spend a hero point.
You're going to spend a hero point.
That's what he
I'm going-
wants you to
I'm
do.
spending a hero point.
To critical.
Yes.
I'm going to make you roll confirm critical on this.
Okay.
Because you're already doing double for damage from Brace, and because of the other situations and how bad you rolled. How much higher his AC was than that roll? No, you don't confirm. But I will let you do double damage from your Brace attack.
Okay.
What was a D20 plus 7 for? Oh wait, that was confirmed. Never mind.
To hit.
Damage.
Damn it, you made me mess up my math. How much did you give me for bracing?
Times. So just do your normal roll and then double it.
Okay.
Anyone who's familiar with martial weapons, which is I guess nobody, but the barbar would know that lances get double damage on charges while mounted.
So, 26?
Your spear just rips through his armor with the force
No, I
of a
was aiming
god.
for the animal.
Oh, through the animal.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
your spear rips through the animal with the force of a god, and he almost goes down.
Can I take this opportunity to throw my lasso on him?
Yes, as he's rolling by, you can throw your lasso at the rider.
Excellent.
Um,
the hell would I use? Just ranged?
But not before he gets his attack on Squid, which hits for
Hopefully does less than 9 damage.
20 damage.
That's negative 14. I think that straight out kills me.
That would be a murder unless you have another hero point.
I do.
Okay, you can use your last hero point to stabilize at 0.
I will do that.
Okay, Squid stabilizes.
That's what he wants you to
at
do.
0.
It's that or just be flat out dead.
It's
and
that
I
or be
really
dead.
Half-orc blood.
Okay, now Grimlock can make his range attack, which puts him different in the rotation.
So that'd be my regular range modifier.
Yeah. Your clumsy attempt at throw. Wait, no, that's squids. So we're still waiting for you. Okay, your
15.
clumsy attempt at throwing the lasso actually does a pretty good job of sailing towards him, but just barely misses him and falls harmlessly to the ground.
I'll just pull it back and wait for next round.
Okay, I'll let you do that.
Don't we have
well, you
potions
can't-
from our...
You guys should have 3 total potions, none of which are used, but you can't. That was basically during your round that I put you in, so you can't during that same round prepare a new action. You're just a new place in the turn order. And that new place in the turn order consumed that standard action, and now you're in that place in which the Black Knight will answer first, and then you. So now it's Stinky's turn, yeah.
I guess remembering that we have potions, and that squid has one on him, run over and feed it to him.
Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that because you have to search for it in my pack since you don't know where it is exactly.
Unless you had like a handy haversack or something, I don't know. Then it'd be pretty easy to find. But
I
no,
assume
that's
I just have like a bag, but
okay. So I'm gonna say, how far away were you from his pack, Dinky? All right, yeah. You can only. That's a move action to get there, and then another move action to find the potion.
Okay.
So that's what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. He's at. Which ones was it? Okay, pajamas.
Alright. I have 2 bombs left, I'm pretty sure.
You've only used 2 today, so you have 5 bombs left.
Oh shit.
But splash weapon's range, I believe, is only 20 feet, so you're gonna have to get a
Yeah,
lot
I mean,
closer
I-
if you want to hit.
I mean, if I go to throw him, I'm pretty much dead on the next turn. No, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm just gonna go with a bow hit from right here. And I'm not.
What were you trying to do?
I was using the crossbow from the new location, but it didn't matter.
Okay. Lothar, you are unconscious. Roll. You stabilize automatically as part of your hero roll.
yep.
Epsilus.
Okay. I'm gonna do Cure Light Wounds and Squid.
Okay, cure him up. I believe that will bring Lothar up to +7.
Yep.
George has. Would you ask another question of George?
No.
Okay, George doesn't have to worry about your questions. What does he do?
Charge the fiery knight guy.
Okay, you want George to charge the Black Knight. Roll to hit. Are you going to attack his horse or the rider?
Horse.
Okay. Miss.
Wow, George. Way to be.
Okay, ignoring the monkey who appeared beside him. The Black Knight charges at the target who looks to be helping. Wait, Lothar's back up, so let's get rid of that. Lothar charges the people who seem to be helping Lothar, who's still prone, by the way. He's conscious, but he's on his back. Charges at Dinky. Dinky, you take the hit for 24 damage.
Ow.
How you doing, Dinky?
I'm at 4.
Shit. Oh, damn it. Oh well. Grimlock.
Just
Oh, you got another. No, you did not. You can now prepare another lasso throw. Unless, if you're just gonna try this lasso thing on work, I'll say you get a throw at it each time it goes by. So go ahead and make your attack if
I
that's
would
what you want to
assume
do.
that's once per round order, though.
Yeah, once per charge. He made his charge. You can take your another lasso attack. And are you charging at the rider or the horse? Or not charging, throwing the lasso at?
Be throwing it at the horse so I can make another one now from his last pass.
Yeah. But that'll be your turn. Miss again. Dinky, you just got smacked hard in the face with the lance. What are you gonna do?
drink that potion.
Lothar looks over you and says, "Just drink the potion."
Huh, I guess I'll drink the potion. How much does it heal?
1d8 plus 2. You heal yourself for 6 points by drinking the potion. You also have a move action if you want to do so.
Yeah, I'll move my pajamas outside the entanglement ring.
Okay. Pajamas, what are you going to do?
Alright.
Dinky, who's still looking pretty bad from the lance that almost went straight through him, comes up beside you. You see Lothar, just brought back to life from unconsciousness from Epsilus. And Grimlock, who's trying very hard to be a cowboy, but failing rather miserably at it.
Well, I don't have a horse.
I'm gonna risk it and go for a double bomb shot. I'm gonna walk up very
Just-
close.
You can't. It's a full round action, so if you're gonna throw 2 bombs, it has to be a 5-foot step at most. If you do a move,
Oh man.
then you can only throw 1 bomb. I mean, there has to be some limitation to how ridiculously strong this ability is.
Alright, well, that's kind of a waste since this guy runs away.
We could try to hide in the entanglement and just
I'd thought about
pray.
that. Can I still attack while being entangled?
Yes, you can still make attacks, although if I recall correctly, they have penalties.
Yeah, I'll do that actually.
A character who is entangled moves at half speed. You cannot run a charge, and you take a -2 on all your attacks, and a -4 to your dexterity. You also have a chance of failing any spells that you make. You have to make a save, otherwise you lose them.
Okay.
Okay, so you're just going to move there. There's nothing else you're going to do for your turn?
Well, can I still attack or no?
I believe you're still within range.
Yeah, with 80 I should be able to.
Yeah, you can shoot a crossbow bolt at him. At the horse or the rider?
The horse, of course.
Okay. Fire away. It misses. Lothar, you have been brought back to consciousness. You are prone. Your weapon is by your side.
I will pick up my. Can I pick up my weapon and stand up?
Yes.
As a single action,
Yeah, that'll be a move action.
and then I guess I'll ready my spear for another charge.
Okay, you brace up again. Epsilus. Shut up!
I'm going to move back in behind Grimlock.
Epsilus cowers behind Grimlock.
Aye.
Anything else?
No.
George, what does George do?
What's the range on poop throwing?
There is no defined range on poop throwing, but suffice it to say, the longer it goes, the worse the accuracy gets. I would say a safe bet is within 30 feet. Anything more than that, and you're really going to be probably poor.
Throw it around the world.
I mean, you can always Hail Mary it. 20's happened, but...
Hail Mary a poop throw at the knight.
Okay, roll the hit.
It's Lothar.
Okay, a big chunk of poo goes flying not too far from the Black Knight, but does not hit him. Okay,
I guess George will move into the entanglement.
okay. Both Pajamas and George make a reflex save or become entangled. Pajamas makes it. George does not make it, I don't believe. What's your save DC for your first level spells, Cypher?
13.
Okay, so that...
Wait, no, 14.
So it doesn't make it by 1. Okay. The Black Knight kind of rides around in a circle. Let me just make sure I have rangefinder there. Yeah, he just makes double movement there. That's pretty much perfect. Grimlock. He did not get close enough to do your lasso. You can prepare it again if you want.
I'm gonna grab my scythe. And... You know what? I'm going to move... I'm going to stay where I am and just wait and get ready for when he attacks. Or comes within range for attack of opportunity.
Okay, so you're ready on attack. Dinky.
I'll cast guidance on Absolus and then move inside the entanglement.
Okay, what does guidance do?
+1 on an attack roll, saving throw, or skill check.
Okay, Epsilus gets those benefits. Roll reflex or become entangled. You become entangled.
Nice.
Okay, Pajamas. You are not entangled, but you are in the field.
Alright. Now, do I take the -4?
You're not. No,
Fire,
no, you're not entangled, so you don't take any penalties.
That sucks, because I definitely did that with my last attack. I'll do the same thing. But
Crossbow?
not actually, -4, yeah.
Okay. At the horse or the rider?
The horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rider is able to maneuver his horse out of the way of your bolt as it whizzes by. Lothar.
I'm gonna just last ditch effort charge this guy.
Okay, you charge him. Roll the hit.
And it's
The horse
+2
or the rider?
for charge. The horse.
Okay, the horse. Since he moved the double move, he does not have a readied action against him, so that's a miss.
Oh no.
Epsilus.
One second, just looking at this. I'm going to cast resistance on Grimlock.
Okay, more spellcasting from Upsilus.
So
Grimlock.
he's got a +1 resistance bonus on saves.
Yep. George, you are in the entanglement field. What are you gonna do?
He has to make a reflex save first, right?
Not until he ends his turn still in it.
Okay. I guess he'll attempt to throw poo at the knight again.
Alright, roll to hit. Okay, the poo makes contact against the knight or his horse.
The horse.
Everyone hating on the horse. Okay, fortunately, he's actually pretty much out of poop, and the little much he manners mostly just annoys the horse. Doesn't actually appear to have any effect at this point. Okay,
Wah wah.
the Black Knight whips down his lance against Lothar and tries to smack him down. A 20 hits?
Yep.
Let me double check. Yep.
For 17 million damage.
For 6 damage.
Oh, I'm not dead.
Are you still up?
I am.
Okay, his horse rears back and he stomps down with you with his front flaming hooves.
Jerk.
Bites your throat out.
Does a
17's my AC.
3, 16. That hits. Sorry, by 1. It hits.
Oh well.
Okay, it does 4 more damage.
Okay.
Are you down?
Yep, I'm at -3.
All right, that's the Black Knight's
He's
turn.
so happy about that.
Grimlock,
I charged the motherfucker.
charge the Black Knight. Okay, the horse or the rider?
I'll take out. Could I here point a cleave into both of them for a guaranteed hit?
No, you have to pick one to hit.
Damn. And I'll just attack the horse.
Okay, roll the hit.
For fuck's sakes.
All right, let's see how that goes. I know you love the critical failures.
You just want me to use it, don't you?
Your weapon gets stuck in the ground as you swing at the knight.
Fantastic.
Dinky. You are entangled.
Let's move at half speed.
Correct.
What's the range on throwing weapons?
I just looked it up and it didn't tell me. I'm going to say 20 feet, depending on what you're throwing. What are you trying to throw?
Spear.
You have a spear? I thought you were just out of sight.
I have 1 spear.
Yeah,
I got it
the
stuck in the ooze and recovered it.
spear is 20 feet.
Alright, well, since everyone's charging the son of a bitch, I guess I'll attempt to move out of the entanglement.
Okay, you successfully get out of the entanglement. Anything else? You can't charge after you move out,
Yeah.
but you can do any move action.
I guess I'll cast Virtue on myself.
Okay. Pajamas.
Alright. No, I'm not entangled, right?
You are not entangled, but if you stay in the area, you will have to reroll.
I'm gonna move to the other side of this entanglement.
Okay. Anything else?
I will attempt one bow shot on the knight.
The
Since
horse
I
or the
can-
knight?
The knight, because I can't hit the horse ever.
All right, roll the hit. That's a miss.
Yep.
Lothar, roll to stabilize.
Don't tell me what to do. Is it just a con roll?
Yeah. You stabilize.
Yeah.
Epsilus.
Okay. Don't really have any range to attack or anything from here. Can I move towards them to try to heal them? No, I probably won't be able to.
I will say if you stay at the very edge, you can heal Lothar without taking an attack of opportunity. If you move here and you just are very careful about where you are, you can do it.
Alright, I'll do that.
It's at the very edge of his lance's reach. You heal Lothar for 9, and I believe he's back up.
Yep.
Let's see if we can go for a hat trick on Lothar. George.
What's a hat trick?
That's a sports term. Basically just means 3 in a row.
Attacking the nerds here.
Oh, and Pajamas,
What's this sports?
Pajamas, you had to roll entangled, a reflex save to avoid being entangled.
Okay.
Well, it depends on the sport.
Sport ball.
Okay.
Well, if it's baseball, I don't know.
You're
any
still
which
not
way.
entangled. George's turn. Who I forgot to make roll last time, but he's pretty awesome. Who cares? George is ashamed
How
after his pooping failure.
How far can he charge?
He can't because he's in the entangled field.
I guess he moves out.
Okay. Anything else from George?
I don't think he can do anything else. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. The Black Knight makes a full withdraw action.
I'm really tired of his shenanigans. Just saying.
You don't care. Grimlock.
I will just wait to be attacked again.
Oh yeah, you have to lift your scythe out of the ground, which took up your move action.
Just wait to be attacked again.
Okay, ready to action. Mr. Dinky.
Fuck, that guy's far away.
Well, he is on a horse.
Cast aspect of the bear on myself.
Alright.
And then I guess join the group over there.
Alright. Pajamas.
Well, powwow.
Still hanging out in the entangle field. What you gonna do?
Yeah, man. That's where it's at. Alright, is my bow in range if I move here?
Yes, your crossbow is within range.
Alrighty then, let's fail again.
Roll.
On the knight.
Knight? Okay, the knight. Miss.
Yeah, that's just awesome.
Lothar, you find yourself again conscious and prone with your weapon by your side. What's up, buddy?
I'm gonna pick my shit up And let's see how far. You know what? Fuck it. Everybody's here, so I'm just gonna brace for a charge. Why not?
Okay, you ready in action. Epsilus, what are you gonna do?
Okay, let's see. Where is he?
He's way over to the left.
It's too late to do diplomacy with him.
Yeah, that kind of sucks when you kind of shot arrows.
It was a shot across the bow, just a warning shot.
I'm gonna move back behind these three.
Anything else?
And I'll cast resistance on myself.
Okay, George.
George is gonna chase after the knight.
You gonna charge?
Yeah, well, you can only go 30 feet, right?
Normally, yeah. That's one move action. Yeah, you can't charge within the Black Knight.
So I guess monkey run.
Okay.
Andy, so.
I don't know
He's
that the
attacking
Dark
your low
Knight
power.
likes his options. Hmm. I think the Black Knight likes the status quo, and he's just gonna move down here and ready his lance down. Grimlock.
I'm going to. Shit.
I thought that's what we had the monkey for.
Well, I'd have to scrape it off of someone's shoes. I'm just going to move. And take a ready action.
Okay, that was your base speed.
Yep.
You ready an attack against anyone coming close?
Yep.
Dinky.
So far. I'll cast guidance on Lothar.
Okay, guidance on Lothar.
What does that do?
You get a +1 on attack roll, on an attack roll, a saving throw, or a skill check.
Awesome.
Pajamas.
Since we roll like shit.
I mean, one of these arrows is bound to hit.
Statistically speaking, yes, one arrow will eventually hit.
So I'm going for it again. I mean, it's closer, so. Well, I guess I gotta roll to not be entangled, right?
At the end of your turn. I forgot for last turn, but I mean, I
Okay.
keep forgetting. Oh well.
That's
No, that's another miss. Now roll your reflex save. You become entangled. Mr. Lothar.
Oh hell! Let's go down here with my buddy Grimlock.
Since when am I on the tank?
And I will ready in action.
Epsilus.
I guess we can say goodbye to George.
Don't
I'm
kill
out of spells,
George.
and I'm too far away to attack. So I'm not going to take any action for now.
Oh, let's just say you're already in action against being attacked. But you're just going to stay where you're standing?
Yeah.
Okay, I skipped over George's turn, but it's George's turn.
Well, George, being a smart monkey, is gonna charge after the knight.
Charge away, George.
Love them smart monkeys.
Well, when you charge, you move up to twice your base total, so 60 feet. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what a
Okay.
charge is. It's twice your base total movement speed plus an attack, in a straight line that is unimpeded. Roll to hit
Okay.
either the rider or the horse. Up to you.
The horse.
Okay, George claws at the horse. He misses.
Fuck George.
It's not very nice. George is trying his hardest.
We should trade George in for a murder hobo.
What?
A murder hobo.
What is that?
It's a hobo that murders people.
Okay, he strikes Dinky as he charges past. Outside of the range of any of your readied actions. He hits. For 12 damage.
I'm at -2.
Dinky goes down. Grimlock.
Does that say 50 feet?
Yes, it says 50 feet.
Okay, then I can charge.
Yep, you sure can. The horse or the knight?
Let's kill this motherfucking horse.
Okay, roll to hit the horse.
17.
Alright, hold on. By one, that is a hit.
Yes. 10 damage.
The horse whinnies in pain as it falls down to the ground, and the Black Knight
Finally.
falls onto the ground with him, but is able to get up and recover. Dinky, roll to stabilize.
Okay. What's the modifier for that?
Your Constitution bonus. Dinky is no longer bleeding out, but is still unconscious. Pajamas.
Alright, so I take a -4 in dex, right? For anything I do.
Correct.
And I guess I can't even fire because Epsilus is indicating, you know what?
You would have a lot of penalties if you tried to fire from here.
Alright, well, I'm pretty much just gonna... Actually, you know what? I'll heal myself. And that pretty much will end my turn.
What was that for?
Oh, just to heal myself?
If you try to cast a spell, which I'm gonna technically, well, yeah, technically it's not a spell, but it's similar enough to a spell, and the concentration required to do it is so similar. I'm going to treat it like a spell, and you have to roll to see if you fail it. I'm going to
Does
just
the
say
roll,
use your craft alchemy check, because you don't have spellcraft, and that's the closest thing I can think of. So that is +9. No, wait, you have spellcraft, so yeah, +9. It's your spellcraft check as well. Okay, you cast it. And you have a move action if you want.
So the horse is back up and fine.
Wait, what?
Is the horse, like, I know you said the horse recovered, so is
No,
he,
the horse
I
did not
guess-
recover. The rider recovered. He got back up.
Oh. Alright, well then I'm getting the hell out of these vines.
See, I tried to be inventive and use the lasso, but it just doesn't beat a good old-fashioned charge.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, Lothar.
Well, I think I'm just in range to charge with the long spear, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah, probably.
Would that be a good position to be in since I've reached?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Well, actually, no,
Charge is the
no,
most
no.
broken mechanic.
The rider got thrown back there, but he's back up. He basically did a tumble and got back up. So you'd have to charge. There, yeah. Miss.
A 20's a miss?
He is in full plate armor with a shield.
Okay.
Epsilus.
Good thing we're aiming for the
Yeah.
horse then.
I know.
Because that went so well.
Well, riders have the ride check, which also makes their horses basically indestructible.
I'll stabilize Nikki.
You're gonna stabilize Nikki? Okay. I think he is now stable.
We.
George.
George, where is George?
Out in the boonies.
Well, George's gonna make his long journey back. And George is done.
Okay, the Black Knight takes out his longsword, steps towards Lothar, and swings. After dropping his lance on the ground as he fell. I believe a 26 hits.
Yep.
Take 13 damage. I'm guessing you're going back unconscious?
Yep.
Lothar, once again for the third time this fight, goes down like a sack of potatoes as the longsword slices through him.
Yeah, I'm at -7.
Grimlock?
Fuck. May as well kill the bastard. I'll pop rage.
Alright, swing, I assume. 18 is not a hit. Dinky. You are stable. Pajamas.
Gonna move here. And I'll just throw one acid bomb.
Where are you going to throw the bomb?
The top right.
Okay, so you're not trying to hit the Black Knight, just a square behind him.
Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit. It's just a 5 to land where you want it to. Okay, it definitely hits. Roll 1d6 plus 4 damage. Or 2d6 plus 4 damage, my apologies.
The only guy who gets a 20 and it multiple 20s, and it doesn't matter.
Does not crit. No. Okay. So some acid singes off a chunk of the knight's armor, flesh from behind, as the bomb explodes and bursts acid over him.
Works for me.
Lothar, roll to stabilize, my friend. You did
Nope.
not stabilize. Epsilon, your turn. He no longer has reach, so you could go up to Lothar and stabilize him without fear of repercussion.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Lothar is now stabilized with +1 temporary hit points. George?
George is applying for a marathon. George is done.
He can move another 30 feet if he wants. He can take 2 move actions instead of a move action in the standard action. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, the Black Knight whirls around and swings down to hit Lothar. Grimlock. I'm guessing a 28 hits you?
Yeah.
Actually, it's only a 27, so there's that.
Oh, well, that makes all the difference
Yeah.
to my 15 armor.
And you take 6 points of damage.
I take nothing because of temporary hit points from rage.
Grimlock.
I attack.
Okay, swing.
21.
That barely hits.
Fantastic.
Okay, you cleave into the Black Knight and he howls evil shriek as your scythe digs up into one of the ridges in between his thick plate armor and actually manages to strike his flesh.
Tasty.
He kind of doubles over in pain and you see a bit of blood splurt out of his helmet. Dinky. You're unconscious. Pajamas. Which,
Probably just go with some more bombs.
alright, do the same thing. Gonna
spot.
throw behind. Alright, roll to hit. You can throw 2 this round, actually, yeah. 16 hits if you're just rolling the 1.
Yeah.
Okay, roll 1d6 plus 4 damage. Sorry, 2d6 plus 4 damage. But in any case, it's enough, especially from the acid damage from last turn that I forgot about, that the Black Knight howls in pain and the acid seeps through his armor, which seems unaffected by it, but slowly it's think Indiana Jones when they reveal the Lost Ark, and all the flesh melts away, and there's just a skeleton underneath, and there's just a pool of melted flesh below, with a skeleton still inside the armor.
Well, I know what I'm having for dinner.
What, the horse?
No, the leftovers.
The soup?
Mm-hmm.
Acidic soup is best soup.
I agree.
Alright, you managed to defeat the Black Knight and no one died, although Lothar went down 3 times.
Letting in a day's work.
That played pretty much exactly how I expected it to, with Lothar trying to but failing at braces, and Pajamas saving the day with his bombs, because the bombs are OP against this guy. Because you could hit both the horse and him, and you have guaranteed big damage. Whereas everyone else is going to miss, and they did. Okay, so you, this anonymous person who said nothing to you as he approached, you just whizzed a bolt off after it, who charged you. Almost killed all of you, really. But you managed to survive. He goes down. There's nothing left to interrogate. He's just a pile of acidic goop. And his horse, after he cleaved up by Grimlock, it faded away into smoke.
Lit the body.
Okay, does anyone have appraise? Is there an appraise skill?
There is, and I might have it. I have it as a class skill,
It's shiny.
but it's not trained.
Pajamas has appraise.
I have it.
So Pajamas can attempt an appraise check. I'm not going to say anyone else even has a shot. And I presume our spellcasters cast detect magic.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Well, yeah, that's true. You do have 2 unconscious people in the party, hanging out.
Alright. I'll cast Detect Magic.
They're both stable though, so I mean, there's no rush. They're just chilling out, unconscious, whatever. It's all good.
I'm out of my heals.
I will heal Cypher.
Yeah. Okay. Cypher, how far into the negatives are you?
2.
Okay. You are at +4 now. Lothar, how far into the negatives are you?
-7.
Anyone got any heals left for Lothar?
We have 2 potions.
You do have 2 potions. Are you going to use one to get Lothar back up and running?
I'm not.
With my healing rules, it will take a while to get him up naturally, but you could heal him the next morning if you make camp here now, or if you just want to kind of drag his body over.
Just drag my ass around, no big deal.
I'll just throw you on my
Do
shoulder.
you guys have like a cart and a donkey?
I have a pack mule.
I have one.
You guys can throw his body over the tack mill if you want to do that.
Yeah,
It's
just
up to
do that.
you. Yeah,
Fuck it.
his unconscious body says, "Yeah, whatever, fuck it." You get a distinct sense of "fuck it" from your unconscious brother.
You know, like, if you'd only gone down once and you needed a potion, yeah, sure, I'd give it to you. But 3 times?
Okay, well, I was still looking for appraise rolls. Did anyone actually have one? And that was Pajamas who actually had it.
Yeah.
So you can roll it on his armor and his shield. And anyone who casts Detect Magic will detect magic on his shield, his lance, his sword, and a bit of cloth that was dangling at the end of his lance that no one particularly noticed before.
Can anyone in the party even wear plate?
Nope.
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 You can save it for a twink.
What about the shield?
No, I don't think
Nope.
we have anyone that's proficient in it.
I can't use it.
Paul, are you going to praise it? I mean, if you don't want to praise it, we can move on and we'll just say it's some black, shiny full plate.
I mean, I'll praise it if there's nothing to lose, yeah.
Yeah, there's literally nothing to lose by trying to look at it.
What is the actual dice roll on it? Is it the ability modifier?
It's the skill check, so look under your skills, see the final number on the left, 1d20 plus that number.
Alright. That's no.
Yeah, you can't, it just looks very shiny to you. Okay, so again, those who can cast Detect Magic, which is Dinky, Epsilus, and can Pajamas cast it? Okay, I don't think so it's just those 2. Again, Detect Magic on the shield, the lance, and the spear. You guys can roll 3s and a bit of cloth. So 4 separate spellcraft checks for those. No, yes, no. Yes. No, wait, the last one fails as well. The second one was the shield. Cypher recognizes it as +1. The first one was the lance. Kata recognizes it as +1. So you know the shield and the lance. You don't know the bit of cloth. And you don't know the sword. So 3 more rolls from Kata. Same roll, 3 more times. Shield's already identified, now the sword.
It's usually rolling 1d8.
Yeah, those should be 1d20s. Skill checks are always
Oh.
d20 plus modifier. d20 plus modifier.
Oh, the right side, she's still making it.
Yeah.
So roll the sword and then the bit of cloth. That's all we have left.
Watch once she switches to D20, it's gonna be a bunch of 1s.
The
Or
sword
not.
is +1. It's a long sword. And the cloth? Same roll. One more time.
For a shortcut, you can just hit the up arrow on your keyboard and it'll do the last
I
command.
rolled 3 times. The 21 and 23 and 20.
No, you need... Well, you're breaking up for one kata. It's hard to understand you. But yeah, 20, that's the last one. You also cannot identify the cloth that's attached to the lance, but you do know it's magic. And it doesn't feel particularly powerful, but it is significant. So that's the notable loot. You find some gold on his body as well. Is there anything else you've looted the body? Again, the horse's body disappeared. You guys carry the armor, which just looks particularly shiny. +1 shield that also looks particularly shiny, though dyed black. +1 lance, +1 sword, and a bit of cloth that was strapped to the lance, but you don't know what it does. Just gonna twiddle your thumbs looking at the goop body, or what's going on here, people?
I remember you mentioned at the beginning that there was a marking on him, and I was going to ask if that was the same marking that we saw in one of the first people we fought. I don't know if that was Jack or the other guy.
I don't recall marking, but you do find the same ring. It looks the same anyways.
Okay.
A simple gold ring on his body that, now that he's basically goop, is just, free to pick up from the goop.
Do we recognize what kind of goop this is?
It's acidic flesh goop.
Oh, from all the acid that was gooped on him.
You guys, when you did detect magic on it, you got the exact same juju vibes. There was no doubt in your mind what it was that you picked up.
Okay. I'm gonna defer, the metal handling to people that aren't druids.
Just slap it all on the donkey.
Okay, you guys load up the donkey and can finish your way to Dampshire?
Yes.
Okay. You guys make the rest of your way to Dampshire unimpeded with Lothar unconscious. Dampshire is a medium-sized city. It has walls, but they're not particularly impressive. They're stone, but they're not very thick. It goes around kind of like an inner portion of the city, and then it sort of sprawls out around there. So you approach the outer edges of the city when it's getting to be just about dusk.
Guess we make our way to an inn.
To the inn? With
To the inn.
with your unconscious friend.
What is the name of said inn?
Are you looking for a particular type of inn? It's a large city, so you actually have some variety. And Hinkleshire was the one pissy place, the Hobbled Hobgoblin. What were you looking to go to in Dampshire?
One where we won't get kidnapped in the middle of the night.
Okay, how do you determine what will not get you kidnapped in the middle of the night?
Locks on the doors.
How late? When do you need to get going, Kata? Because I'm wrapping up soon. Okay, we'll wrap in 15 minutes. Sorry, what was the last thing I believe Cypher said?
Oh, preferably an inn with someone that could heal our unconscious friend.
Well, you're not going to find that at an inn. You'd have to go to a priest or a monk, an oracle, or not an oracle, a cleric of a deity, visit a chapel. Or maybe an apothecary?
Let's find an inn with a roaring fire and a bard singing and spinning a yarn.
Bard won't get me
Sounds
alive
good.
though.
I don't care.
Squid, you're dead.
But
You
he
can't
does.
talk.
Your opinion doesn't matter, really.
Right.
You don't get a vote in this one. You're still unconscious. They chose not to tell you. So I believe we have
Fear
one
sounds
vote
good.
for place an inn you won't get killed, kidnapped into the night. Another vote for roaring fireplace. Any other
Well, it's
votes?
the same vote.
A safe roaring fireplace is what you're going to go for?
Well, not
Safe
in the
roaring
fireplace. But yes.
Okay, you guys make your way through the town. You know, kind of talk as you go, looking for a good inn to kip up for the night. The locals recommend one outside of the wall. Do you take the first recommendation you get? Do you continue to gather information? What do you do? It is getting rather late at this point.
Guess ask the guards at the gate if there's any decent close by the gate on the inside of the wall.
Okay, so you guys are gonna all just gonna ignore the suggestion on outside the walls and go to the gate guard.
Yes.
The gate guard
trust
kind
those
of it kind of looks you up and down, raises an eyebrow at the half celestial traveling with you, and raises another eyebrow at the half orc who's carrying a scythe and looks really creepy. So 2 eyebrows raised at this point, and says, "Well, you know, maybe I think you'd best find lodging suitable for you, your kind out here outside the city gates." He kind of dismisses you.
Racist cockwads. Well, I guess outside the walls it is.
Pick up the guards, check them into a wall.
Are you really gonna do that?
No. Not tonight.
Or I could roll for diplomacy.
Kata, if you
And
want
that thing we were gonna do with the knight that we didn't do.
While you
Okay.
do that, I fire an arrow.
If you want to diplomatize the gate guard, please go ahead.
That's a D20,
Diplomatize.
yeah.
Yeah, d20 plus your skill modifier, along with a statement of what you're saying.
We've come a long way, and our friend is injured. We're not looking for trouble. Is there any chance you can just let us through, friend?
Well, I didn't say you couldn't come through. I just said that your type would probably be more welcome outside the gates than inside. If you're looking for a healer, there's a priest to the Plenty God up north a ways. Although I cannot guarantee you he will provide what you seek. Inside the walls, that is.
I think we should take our chances.
Yes.
I agree. Doing what?
Inside the walls.
Yeah, inside the walls.
I draw my hood up as we go in.
Okay, you guys walk through the city gates unimpeded, although you can definitely tell people are giving you a second look as you walk by. You travel north a bit to the priest, or are you still looking for an inn?
Yeah, let's go to the priest first.
Kata wants to go to priest. Any dissenting opinions?
I would prefer just go to the inn because we have spells. Need be.
I mean, the last
Yeah,
priest
the
was
last time we were...
shady.
We got kidnapped last time. That
Yeah,
sucked.
we also beat some thugs up the last time. And dumped people in a latrine, so.
Fair.
Alright, let's do it vote. Everyone who wants to go straight to the inn, say inn. Everyone who wants to go to priest, say priest. Lothar doesn't get a vote, he's unconscious. Neither does George.
Ooh.
Priest.
In.
Type it in so everyone has a tally.
Wait, everyone what?
Type it into Roll20 what your choice is, what your vote is.
Well, how about they go to the priest and we go to the. We'll tell them what inn we'd find, and then they can go to the priest.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Kata and Cypher haul up Squid's still unconscious body on the donkey up to the priest, while Pajamas and Viper go off to get drunk. Very fair. You arrive at the priest, who asks you pretty much the same litany of questions as the other priest: who you are, where you come from, how did this happen. What do you say, either Kata or Cypher?
Say that we were attacked on the road outside by a dark rider. Our friend has been injured in the altercation.
Okay, the priest immediately gets a aura of grave concern and says that he will tend to your friend's wounds immediately, have no worries. And he brings Squid back to consciousness, although not to full health. Maybe about halfway there.
Sweet.
Now what?
I'm gonna roll for diplomacy and ask the priest if they have any information about who the Black Rider was.
He says, Black Rider, I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Had a flaming horse.
So you haven't had any reports of anyone coming in at all injured by a Black Rider?
He says, no. There's been... I think you've heard some... No. No? Black Rider, no. No, he says, with a final assertion of certainty. No, I have not heard of such things.
Okay.
Are you done with the priest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys go and meet up with Viper and Pajamas at their chosen inn. I'll do all the info on the inn next time, after I do your loot, and we'll finish up there so Kata can get going.
Cool.
Alright, you guys, I think the Black Rider was pretty fun, at least for me anyways.
Such
Especially
a
most challenge.